Hello, friends. I am SP Singh, retired Deputy General Manager, Punjab National Bank. I welcome you back to my YouTube channel this morning. All of us are under lockdown these days, except the except you, the banking warriors. All of you are fighting on the banking front courageously, with patience, and without fear. So, all of you deserve a big salute. Today, I have come before you with few questions. Question number one. Recently, RBI allowed 3 months moratorium on repayment of EMIs for term loans. Now, the question is, how will we classify these accounts after 3 months when the repayment will restart? And if the cumulated EMIs are not paid at the time? The answer to this question is no. RBI subsequently issued instructions to all the banks that wherever the banks have provided the moratorium period, that shall be excluded while applying the 90 days norm to such accounts. It means that these accounts may be classified as NPAs only after 180 days if the need so arises. Similar treatment will be given to cash credit and overdraft accounts, where the repayment of interest has been deferred. Now I put before you the second question. Question number two is, these days you may be experiencing that there has been a big spurt in the number of digital transactions. And this has increased the risk of cyber frauds for the banks and for the customers, which may give rise to a lot of customer complaints. My question is, the complaints related to the digital transactions have to be dealt with by the banking ombudsman appointed under the Banking Ombudsman Scheme 2006 by RBI, or by any other designated authority? The answer to this question is also no. The complaints related to any kind of digital transactions will not be dealt with by the banking ombudsman. Rather, these complaints will be dealt with by another ombudsman appointed by RBI under the Ombudsman Scheme for Digital Transactions 2019. And these ombudsmen have been appointed also by RBI, because the Ombudsman Scheme for Digital Transactions has been operational since 31st January 2019. The provisions of the Ombudsman Scheme for Digital Transactions are similar to the provisions of the Banking Ombudsman Scheme 2006. The appointing authority, the term of office, the appellate authority are the same. The provision related to the compensation awarded are also the same. The time allowed for making an appeal is also the same. So, the only difference between these two schemes is that the Ombudsman Scheme for Digital Transactions 2019 covers all the system participants other than banks. I am repeating, other than banks. System participants as defined under the Payment and Settlement Systems Act 2007. So, any kind of complaint related to any kind of digital transaction has to be dealt with by the Ombudsman appointed under the Ombudsman Scheme for Digital Transactions 2019. For example, the prepaid payment instruments, transactions done on the POS terminals, transactions done through mobile phones, electronic fund transfers, and so on and so forth. I hope you will like these answers. So, I request you to please do subscribe, like, and share this information and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you for watching.